Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I didn't realize just how long it had been since I updated you guys. So today we're going to do kind of a casual finance update. I need to kind of situate myself with things that I have upcoming, what I have coming in, all the things. So it's going to be a little bit more vlog style than like sit down where I show you my finance notebook and that's all I talk about. It's going to be more just like coming along with me as I figure things out. So first things first, I don't even know where to go first. So first things first, let's just do kind of an update on where I am with things. I am getting to the end of my master's program, which a lot of what I've been living on is student loans, not gonna lie, and I've not had any really income for for about 2 years, other than student loans. However, I have recently picked up with my Patreon, Poshmark, Pango Books, and I'm also wanting to get back into marketing my Society 6. Also forgot to mention my Teachers Pay Teachers, which I have not created for in a while, but once I get into teaching, I will be sure to share things that I make. But I also have everything on there that I've made before that I get residual payments from just about every month. All of that I'm going to be sure to link in the description in case you're interested. And then I'm also working really hard to get myself to the point where I can monetize my booktube channel specifically, but then the other YouTube channels that I have as well. Just because I want to have all of that side hustle income enough to cover student teaching, which is supposed to be in the spring. So if you didn't know, student teachers don't make anything. So you literally have to have 5 to 6 months of expenses just sitting there and have no income for that period of time. Fun times. A little nervous about that, so I gotta figure it out. The goal is to do student teaching in the spring, but I also need to be able to afford life, so we gotta figure this out. So I will just kind of explain. All of this restarted when I had someone out of the blue sign up for my Patreon. And if you're watching this, thank you so much, because you just kind of like kickstarted me back into some things that I really enjoy doing and just hadn't done in a while. So my Patreon is basically all book focused. There are different tiers where people can sign up either for like a book club, book content. This one in particular is where I send a blind date with a book and a bookmark that I make myself. So if you're interested in getting one of those every month, it's $5 a month for that particular tier. There are tiers ranging from $1 a month to $10 a month. So if you feel like supporting, that is linked in the description. It's just like a fun thing for me to do. And I'm enjoying it. Barely making anything on it right now while I'm starting it up, but it's fun. Situation. Pango Books, pretty much any book that I am unhauling, which is the booktube term for getting rid of a book. Any book that I'm getting rid of goes on my Pango Books until I am ready to bring it to a local used bookstore for trade credit or bring it to Little Free Libraries, which is what I do to switch out books and try to get the books that I want to read for as low cost as possible. It's fun. I love it. But selling on Pango Books is my first option when I decide I'm getting rid of a book. All of the books on my Pango Books, unless they're like a textbook or a specialty book, all of them are $5. And I also have one-time blind date with a book options on there as well for $5 or $7. The $5 one comes with a bookmark. The $7 one comes with a bookmark and a canvas art print, which I would love to show you an example, except for I don't know where they went. Several designs on there. You can literally buy so many different products with the designs on them, and then I get a commission from anybody buying the product because I created the design that's on the product. So these are the two that I have that I designed. I have another one that was from another designer, but they're just like, you can get them unlined or lined. I like the lined ones. I love the feel of them. These are going to be great for journals and writing when I get to it. I also, fun fact, I'll show you an example if I can. Yeah. So like, I love putting stickers on my journals. So these will eventually be covered with stickers. And basically I cover them with whatever sticker the time I'm writing in the journal. And it just kind of is a fun visual representation of my life during that period. Quick editing moment. That was supposed to say I covered them with stickers from the time period in which I'm writing in the journal, but I showed you the back that has like stickers from my city, so I just cut that part out. So these will eventually look like that as well, but I did design these. There's that one. And hopefully it showed it. I don't know if it is. Yeah, like that. Just 2 of the many designs I have on there. I need to go on there and take off the designs that I don't really like that I just posted in case someone liked them. I would really prefer to have all of the designs that are on my page be ones that I really like these 2. So this is just so fun. I don't know. I had fun creating it. I had fun posting it. I had fun owning it. So Poshmark Pango Books. Oh, Poshmark. I'm trying to get rid of a bunch of clothes and jewelry. If they don't sell, I will try bringing them to like Plato's Closet or Clothes Mentor or something, which sometimes I have great luck with and sometimes I do not. We'll just see what happens. But yeah, so much stuff on there because I'm really just trying to get rid of stuff that I'm not using that other people can enjoy more than I have currently been. So that's the situation. Okay, I know this is not how I usually do it. I usually show you guys as I'm writing it out, but let's just go over what I have right now. For expenses, I have upcoming. I have to take my praxis tests. There are 2 separate ones. And I need to get these other requirements for student teaching done. I'm estimating all of it will cost me probably about $300. Say a prayer. But that's important. I've got to get that done. My gym fee is $23. I need to my goal would be to go 23 times a month so that it's like $1 each time. Otherwise, it's going to need to get cut down because that's a lot. Anyway, I need to cancel Netflix and Audible. As much as I enjoy having them, I kept it because I still have some credits. I need to decide what books I want to get and then just cancel it. Netflix I like to have for Gilmore Girls and Happiness, but you know what? It's not necessary. Health insurance, the bane of my existence, $415 a month. We love, not really. I need to look at what my car insurance is now because for some unknown reason, it keeps going up for literally no changes in my record or anything. So, unhappy about that. But I need to see what that amount is. And then I also need to see, I think I paid the minimum for one of these already this month, but I need to double check. So, I'm going to write those out and then I'll share. Is that not insane? No changes in my driving record, no changes in my car, no changes in location, nothing. And it keeps going up. Okay, so I actually I paid both of those, so I don't have to worry about credit card payments this month. Paid $223.14 for the one, and then the other one I actually had to pay twice because I had to put $175 on for my law licensing fee that comes out at the beginning of my birth month every year. So I paid that, but then I had to go back and pay more for the minimum payment. That was $430.11. This is ridiculous. And all of it is because this is where I've been paying my insurance for my car and my health insurance for the last 2 years. And I really got to get it back under control, which is going to take a minute, to say the least. But this is the situation. Okay, so I don't even want to say the numbers out loud. You can see them. This is worse than when I paid off the credit card debt that I had a few years ago. I would have been infinitely... You know what? Let me talk to you face to face. I followed what a lot of people do, and I'm not going to name names, but I followed what a lot of people do to pay off debt and focused all of my income on paying down my car loan, which I don't regret because I own my car, thank the Lord, but to also paying down the debt that I had on credit cards. And all that it did for me is I have now gone into more debt because I didn't have the money saved up to pay the bills when I quit the toxic job that was paying for me to pay off debt. So, I'm just here to say, do what you feel is right, but don't pay everything that you have towards debt. Be wise with it. Save some money. It's so much better to have something saved than to put yourself into an even more difficult situation thinking that you're doing something good. We're going to figure this out, and God will provide. He always does. Now let's talk about the school loans. I have one more semester of classes that I will get student loans for, and then that will be that. But this is what it looks like right now. Okay, so then here is the ongoing student loan situation. This has not changed much from my law school loan that I will never regret. It was absolutely worth it. Also, this I don't regret because I love what I'm working toward. But it's still a lot. It's overwhelming. It's officially at $202,000. So it's a lot, and it's a scary situation. So that is the worst. That's the bad part of things. But now we get to talk about the income. Now, the income is pitifully small compared to what I just talked to you about, but it's still exciting because things are happening. Okay, so very small amounts here, but this does not include what is currently pending that I will get later on, like next month. This is only including what I will get in the next few days, basically, or what I've already gotten. So with Pango, I will be getting paid $12.80 once those funds are released. They wait a few days after shipment to release funds, and so I am just waiting on that. Patreon, I've already gotten paid $8 for that. Poshmark and Society6 right now is at $0, but I'm hopeful that that will change. And then Teachers Pay Teachers was $2.31, so not huge, but not bad either. So that total is about $23. So even though that's not much, it essentially paid for my gym membership. So that's not bad. We love that. One bill canceled out for the month. But we really need to work on the others, so let's do this. I am, of course, hopeful that there will be some other income to add in the coming month or so. Fingers crossed. But that is it for right now. So we'll see what happens. I know that I had talked about wanting to keep doing these finance updates, even if it wasn't changing. And honestly, it just kind of seemed silly for me to sit down and film a video just talking about like my bills. That didn't seem very useful for you guys, but as I have increasing income, I think it will be much more beneficial to do these. Right now, my plan is monthly, but we could do them more frequently as things change. So stay tuned. I do have some other things planned that, or at least I wouldn't say planned. I have some other ideas that I might incorporate on this channel. Most of my attention is going to BookTube right now, but I do want to get back into consistently posting here, because when I was consistently posting here at the beginning of 2020, some of those videos are so valuable to me now looking back, because it just reminds me of like how hard I was working during that time and like how supportive you guys were, and I just appreciate that time specifically so much, even though it was so difficult. I love having those videos to look back on, so I don't want to miss out on that now. Anyway, that's everything. Thank you guys so much for being here. Check out my BookTube channel that I share on my community page every so often, if you would like to do that. I know originally I started BookTube on this channel. Fun fact, if you came for book videos and you're wondering where I went, I have a whole separate BookTube channel that I love doing, that I have done for several years now. Other than that, I will talk to you all with another update or whatever comes next soon. Hopefully it will not be 6 months, because that's ridiculous. But anyway, that's all. Thank you for being here. I'll talk to you all next time.